Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris. It's your boy Chris. It's another amazing episode of Financipation. This channel is all about making money, saving money, building generational wealth, and financially emancipating yourself from generational poverty. On this channel, everybody, I give you a six-figure MBA level worth of investing in financial knowledge for free here on YouTube. And the things that people typically spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn in grad school and in business school, I give it to you for free here on Financipation. Additionally, everybody, before I get started, I want to give a shout out to one of my sponsors, Killica Solutions. If you need digital marketing, website development, or someone to essentially edit your YouTube videos, they're the best in the business at meeting all of your digital needs. Also, hit that notification bell, everybody, so that you know when I drop new content, and hit that notification bell, okay? One of the many alarming things that I noticed when I first started this podcast, when I first started my financial consultation business, and I first became a financial coach, was how many acquaintances and friends and associates I essentially kind of started losing when they realized that I was serious about my business, serious about building generational wealth, and serious about getting on my grind to retire with dignity and respect. I don't want to die broke. I don't want to die poor. And I want my kids and my grandkids to say, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my great-great-grandfather, Mr. Chris, that was the man that basically changed my family's generational tree. And when you start moving differently, people, don't be surprised how you have to start letting some associates, I'm not gonna call them friends, how you have to start letting some longtime associates, unfortunately, go. Because in certain places, if you want to go, people, you got to let some friends go. Simple as that. And that's what we're going to talk about in this particular podcast. We'll say, okay, 7 signs that it's time that you need new friends. So let's get started. First, the first sign that you need new friends is that you read books and you want to advance yourself, whereas your friends don't read anything and they criticize you when they see you with the book. Readers are leaders, everybody, and I'm a firm believer that the people who read are the ones who are essentially going to lead this country and lead the world. And one of the telltale signs that I ran into a few years ago that got me questioning some of the circles that I was in was that whenever people would see me reading a book or whatever, they would get in my car, I'll send an audio book, or whenever I would recommend a book to some of my teammates or some of my friends or whatever, they would say stupid stuff. Or they would say, why are you reading so much? You think you're smarter than us. You think you're better than us. Dumb nonsense like that. A few weeks ago, everybody, I did a podcast, check it out, and I talked about 8 books that will make you a millionaire. And most of the books that I recommended to all of you here on Financipation, I also recommended to some of my boys I was kicking it with in Miami, some of my team, some guys I was playing ball with in the city league, in the city basketball league in Miami, things of that nature. And what I started to notice was that the more these guys saw me reading books, and the more times I would recommend a book when they would ask me what they should read, the more hate I started getting from these dudes. It was kind of stupid. One guy asked me that I think I was better than him because I read books. Another guy asked me, why am I going to read this book about the millionaire next door? I just want to have fun. It's just dumb stuff like that, people. That's why I say, in order for you to basically get to where you want to go, you're going to have to separate yourself, unfortunately, from certain people. And I eventually realized that in order for me to continue to go to where I wanted to go, I needed to start hanging out with different types of people. Simple as that. And I eventually made new friends, and I started hanging out with different groups. So the first way you know it's time to make new friends is when your friends criticize you, when they see you reading books. Next, the next sign that you need new friends is that you're no longer interested in partying or going to the same clubs as these dudes, or going to the same bars, the same venues, the same social settings. You basically start rolling in different types of circles, and you also start going after different types of women. Girls. These girls I do adore. Jay-Z immortalized it with that song and everything. But it's like this, people. If you're hanging out with a group of guys that are still going to the exact same bars, the exact same clubs, exact same places, exact same venues, and still going after the exact same types of women that you guys were going after 10 years ago, it's time for you to start seriously reevaluating who you're hanging out with, okay? Because things that don't change, they die. Have an abundance mindset, fellas, in every facet of your life. Whether it's your dating world with women, whether it's your professional world as far as getting money, and whether it's your entrepreneurial world as far as maximizing the amount of money that you make. You're always willing, everybody, to essentially have an abundance mindset about everything. So if you hang out with broke losers and guys that aren't going anywhere, and you are trying to go places, and these guys continue to scrape at the bottom of the barrel for everything, it's time, and they're trying to pick up other men's scraps, it is time for you to get new friends. And as a man, you should be leveling up, period, in every facet of your life, slowly and incrementally, every week, every month, and every year of your life. The next way you know it's time to get new friends is that you are always the smartest man or woman in the room or in the group. People, I got news for you, okay? If you're constantly the smartest person in the room, or you're constantly the smartest person in your group of friends, guess what? You are in the wrong room. And I'm a firm believer, everybody, that your network is your net worth. In other words, if you hang out with 9 broke meth addicts, you're going to be the 10th broke meth addict. If you hang out with 9 entrepreneurs and 9 CEOs, you're going to be the 10th entrepreneur and the 10th CEO. One sign, everybody, of maturity is surrounding yourself with people that are smarter than you and learning as much as you humanly can from them. And you are not going to do that if you are constantly hanging out with people that you either dumb yourself down for. So my advice is very simple. If you are always the smartest person in the circles that you roll in, and you're always the smartest person in a group of friends, it's time for you to seriously evaluate your circle and go start finding new ones that actually challenge you. Next. The next sign is time for you to start getting new friends, that you have a passport and you want to visit other countries, whereas your friends are only interested in staying in the same tiny cities and the same small towns that you all grew up in. Full disclosure, there's no place like home. Family is important, and there is nothing wrong with staying around your family and being close to the friends and the people that you grew up around. There's actually a beauty in that. But I will say this, from my experience, people, of traveling and living around the world, people that leave the groups and the places they grew up and they join the military, or they learn a trade and they start traveling, or they basically go to college and they get a degree and they get a college and they get a career that takes them far away from where they grew up. They typically are vastly more successful than the people who stay in the same place. And I don't care whether, I've seen this my entire life, I don't care whether the person is Asian, whether they're Hispanic, whether they're Black, whether they're white, whether they're Muslim, whether they're Christian, it does not matter. Generally speaking, people that get up and leave are vastly more successful than people who stay in the same little tiny island, the same little tiny city that they grew up in. Simple as that. And literally nothing is sadder to me is that when I go back home to some of the hoods that I lived in, such as 757 Newport News, Virginia, Compton, West Philly, New Haven, Connecticut, and I see some of the same dudes I used to kick it with and play ball with 25 years ago, still in the same little small ratty ghettos and the same little small ratty hoods, doing the exact same thing that we all used to do. To me, everybody, that's no growth. And in a lot of ways, it's kind of sad. And one reason why I firmly, to keep it completely honest as well, is to kind of go to something else. And one reason, everybody, why I firmly believe immigrants do so well when they come to America is because they leave the only country that they've ever known. They put themselves in an extremely uncomfortable situation and they are forced to succeed. That is an analogy, everybody, for all of us. Simple as that. Before I go any further, everybody, please hit that notification bell so you know when I drop new content. Please hit that like button. Please share the video. Please comment. Please subscribe. It helps the algorithm. And I thoroughly enjoy giving you guys free content. The next sign that it's time that you need new friends, that you're the only one in your group or in your circle that's interested in talking about finance, starting businesses, entrepreneurship, investing, leveling up, and building generational wealth. You talk about it. You're actually about it. Your friends just talk about it and they're not about it. This is another one of those things that kind of made me kind of take a look at the type of circles that I was rolling with here in Miami, because a few years ago, I noticed that the more I talked about HSAs, Roth IRAs, SEP IRAs, brokerage accounts, 401k matches, real estate and index funds, investment trusts, the madder and the more distant that my quote unquote associates got. The "you think you're better than us" garbage started to seep out from some of these particular people. And it would just blow my mind once again that telling people how to better themselves financially or to read a book was met with so much derision and anger. It's really weird to me. Once again, it's similar to what I said about people that want to read books. I really could not understand why anyone would get mad when you were literally trying to teach them how to make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It made no sense to me. Another surefire sign that it's time to get new friends is that they get mad and they start hating on you when you politely tell them how to invest and build meaningful wealth correctly after they ask you how to do it. The next sign that you need new friends is when one of your friends thinks it's perfectly okay to talk crap about your wife or your husband, and they do it constantly. Full disclosure, I don't really see this one being one kind of things that kind of happens to men. This is what I mean by that. I kind of see this happen a lot more with women who allow their girlfriends to talk crap and badmouth their husbands. I don't really see this among men because I'll keep it completely honest, everybody. I don't advocate violence, but I'm gonna keep it completely real with you on this one. Most men, most real men anyway, we would quickly and immediately step to a dude that started badmouthing our wife, period. I don't care whether we've been friends for life, whether it's one of your brothers or whatever. Most men, most real men, they're not tolerating that crap, period. Because as men, there's always a very low level understanding of violence between us. So if a dude starts bad mouthing your wife, fellas, the real ones of us anyway, we're gonna check that guy very quickly. Having said that, I'm noticing, however, that with women, it's a little different. So I'll say it like this. I've always found it quite interesting how women, in certain ways, they will let their married and single girlfriends talk bad about their husbands without checking them on it immediately. Tyrese Gibson, Kevin Costner, all these men were married to women that had both publicly stated that they regretted taking advice from their single friends and some of their divorced friends, and they seriously have regretted divorcing their husbands. And it takes me back to my original point. I don't care whether you're a man or a woman. You need to defend your partner. You need to defend your marriage. And if you're having issues with your particular partner or your husband or your wife, because let's face it, all marriage, no marriage is perfect. Everybody has to goes through things or whatever. You need to find a licensed therapist. Don't go to your single girlfriend or your toxic boy, okay? And be careful who you tell your marriage issues to. And more importantly, if you are a man or a woman, you need to check somebody very quickly. They start trashing your partner or your spouse, because when your partner or your spouse hears out about it, if they find that you have not been checking them, they're going to get extremely angry at you, but they're also going to get very, very angry at your quote unquote friend. And that's a relationship that's probably going to end very quickly. At the end of the day, your friend may be insanely jealous of the life that your partner has provided for you. They may be extremely jealous of the lifestyle that your husband has provided for you. They may be extremely jealous of the fact that you get to stay at home with the kids and they have to go to work every day. At the end of the day, everybody, I've noticed this. Misery, especially among my ladies, it loves company. And do not let your friends sabotage your union, as studies overwhelmingly show that married people are happier, they live longer, and they also build generationally a lot more wealth, 40 times more wealth actually than single people. So don't let a person badmouth your spouse, okay? And if they start to do that, it's time to get new friends. The next time you need new friends, that you're trying to get healthy, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in shape, and your friends, they want you to stay obese and unhealthy, just like them. Full disclosure, everybody, I'm not talking about people who have health issues, and nor am I talking about people who have medical conditions and they can't lose weight. I'm also not telling you that you need to be skinny, because there's no correlation between being skinny and healthy. I am a certified personal trainer. I have a fitness business in addition to Financipation, and I've also gotten offers to play 2 sports professionally. I fought in rings and in cages in hotel rooms and in ballrooms full of people, and I take my health extremely serious, okay? People, your body is your temple, and your body is literally your #1 vehicle to building generational wealth in the United States of America. And study after study shows that morbidly obese, unhealthy, sick people can't work as long, and they rarely get promoted as quickly as healthy people that rarely call in sick. Not only does it significantly improve your financial options, it significantly improves your dating options as well. If you're a guy and you get out of the shower and you're so fat that your Johnson or whatever, you haven't seen it in 10 years, or your stomach is hanging below your Johnson, people, it's time to get in shape. Ladies, if you're a woman and you notice that your dating options are significantly starting to dwindle, and you absolutely hate how you look when you're standing in front of a mirror and you're naked, ladies, because of how large you are, ladies, it's time to hire that personal trainer and get in shape. I am not trying to be cruel. I'm not trying to be mean. I want you to ignore all this body positivity garbage that's kind of going around our world today, because it's pushing men and women to stay obese and to be unhealthy. And it's going to cause a lot of people who subscribe to this body positivity garbage to die of preventable health issues, broke, single, unhealthy, and alone. And once again, if you have friends that keep criticizing you when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to go to the gym, fellas, if you have friends that want you to stay morbidly obese and fat like they are, dudes, ladies, it is time to lose that weight, and it's time to get healthy. And more importantly, it's time to surround yourself with friends that are actually trying to get you to the next level. And one of the surest signs to level up, whether you're a man or a woman, is to get healthy and to get in shape. Why? Because your body is literally your #1 vehicle when it comes to building generational wealth and to financially emancipate yourself from poverty. In closing, everybody, I often on this channel talk about making money, saving money, building generational wealth, and financially emancipating yourself from poverty. Well, people, if you're serious about doing that, you're going to have to do that by surrounding yourself with people who are actually going to help you get there. Your friends, everybody, are either going to be the rocket fuel that's going to propel you to outer space, or they're going to be an anchor that drowns you in the ocean with them. So you have to pick and choose which one are you going to do. Choose your friends wisely, everybody. So with that, this channel, everybody, Financipation, is all about making money. It's all about saving money. It's all about building generational wealth, and it's all about financially emancipating yourself from generational poverty. You can book a one-on-one session with me at any point, everybody. The links are below. Also, I'm not giving you financial advice, and you must make your own responsible decisions based on the thorough independent research that you do and based on your own individual financial choices. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please follow me at www.therealfinancipation.com, on Instagram, @thereal_financipation. Please check me out on Spotify, Financipation, TikTok, Financipation, just like it's spelled in that sign back there. My Facebook page is Financipation, and check out my financial blog as well, Financipation. Also, check out some of my digital, my e-products below as well, and hit that notification bell. Please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I drop new content. And thanks, Helical Solutions, for all these dope graphics. It's your boy, Chris. I'm out. Peace. Peace.